Check out FlipsideGaming.com for all your gaming needs. Use the promo code HEROES to save 10% on all orders over $10. Hey there, this is John from Heroes and Legends, and welcome to this special Picks of the Month edition of the Magic the Gathering Market Watch. It is that time again to look at some cards that you might want to pick up now, because potentially they could be going up in value. Just a quick word about this series. This is the Picks of the Month video for July 2022. It does go out to the gold patrons first, so by the time you see this on YouTube, it could be about 24 to 48 hours later. Some prices might have shifted a little bit, but I'm not anticipating huge changes in the short term for the cards we're going to talk about today. And what are we looking at today? Well, Slivers, of course. One of my favorite tribes, and we're going to look at 10 Sliver cards that you might want to own in your collection. Even if you're not a big fan of Slivers, they're good to have just in case down the road you change your mind and you want to build a commander deck or something like that. These are all cards that could potentially become more expensive over time. Now, as you can see from the title, there has been a lot of speculation that Slivers could return in Dominaria United, or one of the other subsequent standard sets coming soon. One thing I thought was interesting, if you watch the Dominaria United reveal stream, many viewers in the chat were asking if Slivers could show up in the set. Typically on those streams, when they're asked a very specific question, they're careful not to raise expectations if something is not going to be in a set. And they did not say Slivers are not going to be in the set. They said they're not going to discuss Slivers now. So I did think that was kind of interesting. Now, does it mean they're going to be in the set for sure? Of course not. Anyway, time will tell, but regardless, whether they're in the set or not, you can't go wrong with these 10 cards we're going to talk about today. Quickly before we get started though, just a fast reminder, if you go to FlipsideGaming.com, you can use the HEROES promo code to save 10% on orders over $10. Currently, you can pre-order Dominaria United products there. They have everything you see on the screen as well as the commander decks. Plus, they have a whole lot of other things on their website. Remember, if your order's over $100 or consists only of singles, shipping will be free in the United States. Also, whenever you use the HEROES promo code, it does support the channel, which is always appreciated. So thank you. And without any further ado, let's get into it. Alright, for our 10 Sliver cards, I tried to avoid Slivers that I thought would get reprinted perhaps in a standard set, just because if they do go back to Slivers, I'm sure we'll see a number of reprints. So a lot of the Slivers you're going to see today are the old school Slivers that would give their ability to all Slivers, not just Slivers you control. And I know that's something they've kind of gotten away from, especially when it comes to standard. Unless there's like a subset, or maybe they put some of these in the list, I don't really think you would see these reprinted, at least in the short term. Some of the other cards you'll see, I just thought were too powerful to show up in a standard set, but you never know, and that's the thing. Any of these cards, with the exception of one, could be reprinted at any time. Like I always say, this series isn't about getting rich quick. It's just about trying to make smart purchases. If you just need a copy or need a couple copies of a particular card, and you've been putting it off for a while, basically, it's a reminder that you might want to move these cards up on your priority list. Our first card, and we'll go through in color pie order, is Essence Sliver. The Legion's copy, $7.62, not cheap, but not super expensive. The Time Spiral copy is pretty close in price to $7.99. This is a great card for Sliver Commander builds, and those builds are usually around cards like the First Sliver, Sliver Hive Lord, Sliver Overlord, Sliver Queen, Sliver Legion, or the Shapeshifter would change anymore if on the Boundless. Now, in today's video, we're not talking about any shapeshifters, just Slivers, but don't forget about those good changeling cards out there too. Anyway, back to Essence Sliver. This does allow you to get more aggressive in those Sliver commander decks. You can attack in every turn. If you leave yourself open, well, you gained a lot of life. You can take some damage back. Now, this one's not cheap, although I do think it could get more expensive as time goes on. This is Synapse Sliver at $28. Another awesome Sliver for commander builds. Those builds, like most, want to draw cards, and in this case, hopefully you can draw into more Slivers to expand your board presence and diversify their abilities. Magma Sliver is next, another one that's not too cheap at $15.97. Another big card for a Sliver commander build. Sliver decks like to go wide, and they like to give Slivers evasion of different types. Keeping some Slivers back to use this ability can be quite good. Evasive Slivers and extra Slivers that can't be matched by blockers potentially could do a huge amount of damage in that situation. Another big Sliver here, Brood Sliver. You have the Legion's copy at $13.99. The copy from the Premium Deck Series Slivers, which only came in foils, at $14.32. And this is another key part to a Sliver Commander deck, since it is a great way to make a wider attack base. These 1/1 colorless Sliver tokens will get a buff from other Slivers, becoming at times extremely powerful. Also, they are nice blockers to have after combat, allowing you to again be more aggressive. Next, okay, a little cheaper with Horn Sliver. This is at $7.53. This is good with some of the slivers we've already seen today. Trample is a great ability for getting more damage across any sliver deck, but it can also help to trigger abilities that require combat damage to an opponent. Are there 4 better words in the English language than all slivers have Shroud? Well, I'll let you decide the answer to that, but this is Crystalline Sliver. You have the Stronghold copy at $7. You got the Premium Deck Series Slivers copy, again, that one only comes in foil, $8.12. And the copy from the list is at $7.54. It was in the list for the first 2 sets, Zendikar Rising and Kaldheim. There's also a Friday Night Magic promo of this, and those go for almost $40. When it comes to gameplay, you see this in Legacy Sliver builds, and of course Commander builds too. Giving all your slivers Shroud protects them from spot removal that could really mess up your combat when it comes to slivers. You don't want to lose a particular ability to all your slivers in the middle of an attack. This one is a little bit cheaper. It is fantastic though. Hibernation Sliver, the Stronghold copy, $3.02. The Premium Deck Series Slivers copy, again only in foil, that's at $4.68. This is another one that shows up in Legacy Sliver builds as well as Commander Sliver decks, of course, and it can be a key combo piece there. This combos with the cards I'm going to put up on the screen. Lava Belly Sliver, Essence Sliver, Metallic Sliver, and Urza's Incubator, or you can switch out Urza's Incubator for Herald's Horn. Basically what you do here is you keep paying 2 life to pick up Metallic Sliver, put it back into your hand, and then play it again for free with Herald's Horn or Urza's Incubator. When it enters the battlefield, the combination of Lava Belly Sliver and Essence Sliver will keep you alive, doing 1 point of damage each time to target player or planeswalker. So if opponents don't have an answer to this combo, the game's just over. Here's another combo you can use with 3 of the cards from the previous one. This time though, we're going to go with the first sliver. That has to be your commander in this combo, and Morphon the Boundless. Or if you want, you could replace Lava Belly Sliver and Essence Sliver with just 1 card, and that's Angelic Chorus. This combo is going to let you repeatedly cascade by playing the first sliver over and over again and gaining life while doing it. Beyond all this though, Hibernation Sliver has even seen a little more commander play recently around some new cards. Here they are, Volo Itinerant Scholar, that's from the main Commander Legends Battle for Baldur's Gate set, and the background Haunted one, which is from the Mind Flayers Commander deck. Alright, time for the 5 color slivers. Sliver Legion from Future Sight, $24.98 right now. The copy from Time Spiral Remastered, $19.99. There's also a Judge foil of this, and those go for about $110. As you know, this is in Sliver Commander builds, but it's also used as a commander at times. Regardless, this is a great way to increase the power and toughness of your Sliver army. Here's the expensive one, Sliver Queen, $287. It is on the reserve list. You know it's not getting reprinted. However, are they going to find a whole bunch of unopened Stronghold in a warehouse somewhere? Have they already and they just haven't told us? Who knows? You do have to consider that now when you're looking at reserve list cards. Anyway, the reason I think this is still a good buy at like $287 or so, if you shop around you can find it cheaper too, I'm sure. This card used to be more expensive. It has been losing value for a while now. All it's going to take is a new round of slivers to get people interested in this again. When it comes to gameplay, this too can be used as a sliver commander or part of the 99 of a commander sliver build. It is another way to create slivers to go wide. And our last card today is the first sliver. It's $17. Not super cheap, but also not real expensive considering how much play this card does get in Commander. This, of course, is from Modern Horizons, and there was a retro foil and etch foil copy that came from Modern Horizons 2. Those both sell for about the same price as this copy. Again, another card that can be part of the 99 of a sliver build, but it's also many times the commander. Like we saw earlier, this is another big combo enabler. In fact, let me show you a popular non-sliver related combo with this card. This works fantastic with Food Chain. The cards you see on the screen, of course, are the first sliver, Food Chain, Squee the Immortal, Tainted Pact, and Laboratory Maniac. The first sliver, again, does have to be your commander, but with Squee and Food Chain, you can repeatedly play this to continually cascade. After that, you just need a win condition, like Tainted Pact and Laboratory Maniac, for example. Then you just need to draw a card. Of course, there's a lot of other combos you can do as well. It's a good combo enabler, even outside the Sliver tribe. That does it for our Picks of the Month video for July 2022. Remember to join us this weekend for our regular episode of the Magic the Gathering Market Watch, where we deep dive into everything that's happening in the secondary market. Until then, though, stay safe out there. Hey, thanks for watching. Please remember to like and subscribe, and have a great day. Hey, thanks for watching. This video is made possible through the generous support of viewers like you on Patreon. Check out the description below for links to our Patreon page as well as our Amazon affiliate store, where a small percentage of all sales will also help support the channel. Finally, if you haven't had a chance yet to subscribe, hit that subscribe button so you don't miss any of the new videos on Heroes and Legends. Talk to you again soon, and have a great day.